Hi friends, welcome to Unacademy, India's largest online learning app. We are going to provide you support for IIT, JEE, NEET, UGC, then SSC exams, MPSC, UPSC class 9, 10th, 11th and 12th also. You can ace your final exams with Unacademy Plus subscription. So Unacademy Plus subscription is at flat 10% off discount. So, dear learners, welcome to the class. I am Trupti Deshmukh. I have done my Masters of Computer Engineering. So, I am going to teach you subjects like C, C++, C Sharp, ASP.NET, programming in Python, as well as I am going to teach you the subjects like information technology for class 9, 10th, 11th, 12th, and also computer science for class 9, 10th, 11th, 12th. So, please वीडियो को लाइक करें, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें एंड बेल आइकन दबाना ना भूलें. So students, let's get started with the today's lecture. So the next thing is Unacademy's awesome special classes. Yes, we are having the live real-time interactions using chats and emojis. Yes, Unacademy के जो हमारे स्पेशल क्लासेस है वहाँ पर आप लोग लाइव रियल टाइम इंटरेक्शन कर सकते हैं by using chats and emojis. Yes, obviously you are going to have poll leaderboards and you can compete with your friends also. वहाँ पर कुछ polls हो गए leaderboards. So उसमें क्या होगा, आपकी पढ़ाई की पढ़ाई भी हो जाएगी and yes you will have the fun with learning. And the next feature of these special classes is you can ask questions using the question tab. You can see the screenshots here. The question, you can type your questions related to the subject and directly send to the teacher also. So ये हमारे Unacademy के some of the special classes के features है. That is, you are going to have live real time interaction using the chat and emojis. Then you can have the live quiz through pros. So pro leaderboards में आप लोग क्या कर सकते हैं? You can have the competition with your friends also, and you can ask the questions using the question tab also. Then next, how to watch these special classes also. देखिए आप लोग क्या कर सकते हो, पहले यू कैन डाउनलोड दी अनअकैडमी लर्नर ऐप. जो स्टूडेंट्स है वो लर्नर ऐप जो है डायरेक्टली डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं. यू कैन गो टू दी गूगल प्ले स्टोर, और आपका अगर एप्पल का है तो यू कैन हैव दी एप्पल स्टोर ऑल्सो. सो वहाँ पर आप लोग अनअकैडमी लर्नर ऐप के लिए सर्च कीजिए एंड यू कैन डाउनलोड दी अनअकैडमी लर्नर ऐप. देन इंस्टॉल इट, डाउनलोड कर. वहाँ पर आप लोग क्या करेंगे, ओपन दी ऐप एंड क्लिक ऑन गेट स्टार्टेड. ठीक है, आपका ऐप ओपन हो जाएगा. Then next step is you have to enter your mobile number and OTP. आपका जो करंट मोबाइल नंबर है आपको यूज करना है. then you will get one OTP and based on that OTP you are going to sign up using the email ID. So next step is you have to enter your full name, then your mobile number will be already registered. Then enter your email address and state of the register. So this is the step to watch the special classes. That's the last step is sign up using the email ID. First one, download the Unacademy Learner app, then open the app and click on get started. Then enter your number, that is mobile number and OTP, and lastly sign up using the email ID. Then next step is that is select the classes from class 6 to class 12. It is what goal you are preparing for. The you can select for the competitive exams, as well as if you are going for the class CBC classes 6 to class 12, you can go for that also. ठीक है, CBC क्लास 6 to 12 आप लोगों ने सेलेक्ट कर लिया. उसके बाद आपके डिफरेंट क्लासेस आएंगे, क्लास 6 to class 12 एंड आल्सो द क्रिएटिव कॉर्नर. देन आपको क्या करना है, यू हैव टू सेलेक्ट योर ओन क्लास. देन नेक्स्ट, विच लैंग्वेज यू वुड प्रिफर टू लर्न, कौन सी लैंग्वेज में आप लोगों को पढ़ाई करें. सो यहाँ पर सेलेक्ट योर प्रिफर्ड लैंग्वेज. सो यू कैन यूज इंग्लिश, हिंदी, और हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश, both mixed. Then next what you are going to do, go to the description of this video, the video which I am playing now, and click on the special class link. यहाँ पर special class की जो link है वहाँ पर आप लोग चाहिए. Then click on notify me and you will get denotified 10 minutes before the class begins. And you can use the code to unlock the special classes for free. So welcome to today's lecture. So what we will study today. So today's topic is effective communication, its principles and barriers. So today's contents are introduction, then principles of effective communication, 7 C's of effective communication, then what are the barriers in communication, and obviously measures to overcome barriers of this communication, and lastly importance of इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन. देखिए आज तक हम लोगों ने कहा व्हाट इज मीन बाय द कम्युनिकेशन. देयर आर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन. देयर इज अ वर्बल कम्युनिकेशन, नॉन वर्बल कम्युनिकेशन, विजुअल कम्युनिकेशन एंड रिटन कम्युनिकेशन आल्सो. बट कम्युनिकेशन के टाइप्स के अलावा हमें ये देखना चाहिए कि आपका जो कम्युनिकेशन है वो इफेक्टिव हो रहा है. सो फर्स्टली वी विल सी इन टुडेस लेक्चर व्हाट इज मीन बाय एक्चुअली इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन. Which term is going to define that your communication is effective and it is constructive. So for that we are going to see some of the principles for the effective communication, then what are its barriers, then measures to overcome the barriers of communication, and lastly importance of effective communication. So let us start with the introduction. So effective communication includes the participation of both parties in a constructive way. Yes, that is nothing but the effective communication. देखिए कम्युनिकेशन कब सक्सेसफुल बोलेंगे, जबकि सेंडर जो है वो मैसेज दे रहा है एंड रिसीवर जो है आपको रिप्लाई दे रहा है. एंड यस ऑब्वियसली both are understanding the purpose of the communication as well as both of them are getting the messages in the purest form. That is without manipulating. The original message is getting to the receiver and receiver is giving the original feedback to the sender. In that way we can say that effective communication includes participation of both the parties in constructive ways. So it will be a two-way communication. So what we can say, an effective communication provides some liberty to both the senders and the receivers to convey their messages reasonably. So here both the parties have right and convenience to express their messages, their opinions, their feelings, facts and other information related to the topic. So यहाँ पर effective communication follows some principles, and also the effective communication is having the principles as well as the barriers. So these both are the contents of the effective communication. So in today's session we are going to talk about the principles of communication and barriers to effective communication and how this barrier can be overcome. So let us start with the first, that is principles of effective communication. अभी देखिए यहाँ पर effective communication कब होगा, जब both parties which are involved in the communication are fully participating. Then and then only the effective communication is going to be done. So यहाँ पर हम लोग देखेंगे effective communication is for the transfer of the message in time with clarity. So in order to have the effective communication, there are some principles which we have to follow. So even though if you are not able to follow all of these principles, you must follow some of these. So based on these principles, what we can do, we can have the effective communication and the proper result. आप अगर ऐसा होगा सिर्फ इनपुट दे रहे हो और सामने से आउटपुट कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है, so that is not going to be case. So in this case what we can do, in case of the communication, सेंडर का मैसेज जो है वो ठीक से सामने वाले को मिलना चाहिए और रिसीवर को जो है वो प्रॉपर फीडबैक देना चाहिए. So to have this, so to follow this procedure, what we can use the some of the principles of the effective communication. So the first principle is, that is clarity. Yes, the message which is conveyed should be always in easily understandable language. That is nothing but the clarity. If audience is not able to listen what the speaker wants to say, और अगर स्पीकर की लैंग्वेज जो है वो रिसीवर को समझ में नहीं आ रही है, सो क्लैरिटी कैसे मिलेगी उसको. सो हियर क्लैरिटी इशू विल बी देयर. सो द क्लैरिटी प्रिंसिपल मस्ट बी फॉलोड इन केस ऑफ द इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन. देन नेक्स्ट वन प्रिंसिपल इज अटेंशन. देखिए सामने वाला बोला जा रहा है और रिसीवर जो है, ऑडियंस जो है वो कुछ नहीं सुन रही है. सो रिसीवर को सेंडर का मैसेज ही नहीं मिलेगा. सो व्हाट टू डू इन दैट केस? So here the second principle which we have to follow is attention. Yes, the receiver should be fully attentive in a communication process. So for this, the manager or the speaker who arouse the interest of the receiver so that the receiver is going to pay the proper attention what speaker wants to say. अगर आप लोग फुल्ली अटेंड कर नहीं करोगे तो कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आएगा. जैसे कि आपको क्लास में टीचर आपको पढ़ा रहे हैं, आपका ध्यान इधर उधर है, ऑब्वियसली द लैक ऑफ अटेंशन इज देयर एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट लैक ऑफ अटेंशन स्टूडेंट्स जो है वो कॉन्सेंट्रेट नहीं करेंगे. सो द सेकेंड इम्पॉर्टेंट प्रिंसिपल ऑफ इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन इज अटेंशन. सो receivers or the what we can say audience who are going to receive the message, the purpose, whatever information, they should be fully attentive while they are communicating with the sender or speaker or manager of the conversation, whatever you can say. Then the third principle is consistency. Yes, consistency में देखिए the principle it implies that the communication should always be consistent with planned objective of message which is being conveyed. मैसेज जो है वो कंसिस्टेंट होना चाहिए, उसका ओरिजिनल फॉर्म जो है वो ओरिजिनल का ओरिजिनल रहना चाहिए. यहाँ पर मतलब क्या होता है, डुप्लीकेशंस या सम मॉडिफिकेशंस मैसेज में नहीं होने चाहिए. दैट्स व्हाई वी आर सीइंग द इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन शुड फॉलो द नेक्स्ट प्रिंसिपल, दैट इज व्हाट, consistency. So we have seen till now what is meant by the clarity principle, then attention, then consistency. Then fourth one principle is that is adequacy. The information which is being conveyed should be adequate and complete in all respects. आधा अधूरा मैसेज जो है आपको सामने वाले को सेंड नहीं करना चाहिए. The sender or the speaker who wants to send the message to the receiver. So here you must not use the incomplete or inadequate information. The information must be complete and must be adequate. So try to avoid incomplete or inadequate information here. So this is nothing but the fourth one, an important principle, that is adequacy. Then fifth and most important principle of the effective communication is feedback. Yes, जैसे कि हम लोगों ने देखा है wow, feedback is important in communication. What are the advantages of if the communication is effective? Then feedback will be effective, what we can say. Without feedback, the communication is not going to be complete. So here what I can say is, अगर प्रॉपर फीडबैक मिलता है तो ही हम बोलेंगे कि कम्युनिकेशन का जो सर्कल है, कम्युनिकेशन साइकिल जो है वो कंप्लीट हो रही है. नो एनी कम्युनिकेशन इज कंप्लीट विदाउट प्रॉपर फीडबैक. सो वन मस्ट फॉलो दिस प्रिंसिपल, दैट इज सिक्स्थ प्रिंसिपल, which is nothing but feedback. Then seventh is economy. ठीक है, यहाँ पर प्रिंसिपल जो लास्ट है that is nothing but what, economic principle. वहां पर हम लोग क्या कह सकते हैं, the communication should take place in a way that cost optimally. Obviously if there are many ways of communications that can convey messages with less cost, then you must prefer for that methods also. सो ये वाला जो सेवंथ इकोनॉमी प्रिंसिपल जो है वो जनरल हमारे डे टू डे लाइफ में यूज नहीं होता है. ये सेवंथ प्रिंसिपल जो है वो कहाँ पर यूज होगा, suppose you are in an organization and there some meetings are there. So at that time economic cost factor will be considered for the effective communication. So what we can say, then next point which we are going to study after principles is 7 C's of communication. So what are the 7 C's of effective communication? We will see, but before that, try to understand all the principles of the effective communication. So first one is the clarity, second one is the attention, third one is the consistency, fourth one is the adequacy, द फिफ्थ वन इज टाइमलीनेस. देखिए अगर फीडबैक जो है या फिर सपोज मैसेज जो है सो विद इन प्रॉपर टाइम अगर सेंडर सेंड करता है और रिसीवर रिसीव करता है देन एंड देन ओनली द मैसेज विल बी हैविंग इट्स इम्पोर्टेंस, द कम्युनिकेशन विल बी हैविंग इट्स इम्पोर्टेंस. अदरवाइज द कम्युनिकेशन द मैसेज will lose its importance and obviously effectiveness. Then next one is the feedback, which we have seen in the previous lectures also. What is meant by feedback, what are its actual importance, and lastly economy. So इसके बाद हम लोग नेक्स्ट पॉइंट जो डिस्कस करने वाले हैं दैट इज नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज 7 C's ऑफ इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन. इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन के 7 C's क्या होते हैं? सो देखिए द कम्युनिकेटर और द सेंडर who it bears, that person bears the primary responsibility of the effective communication. Generally communication जो initiate करता है that is the sender or the speaker, he or she is responsible for the effective communication. उस पर ज़्यादातर डिपेंड करता है कि आपका कम्युनिकेशन जो है वो इफेक्टिव कैसा बना रहे. So the sender is responsible for constructing a message in a way that is clear and deliverable in time. ठीक है, ये सेंडर की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि जो भी मैसेज वो कंस्ट्रक्ट कर रहा है वो क्लियर हो and it should be deliverable in time. That's why we are going to follow the principle number 5, that is timeliness. So that in short what we can say, a sender must follow some rules for creating a message. So these rules are nothing but these 7 C's of effective communication. So we will see these 7 C's one by one. So first one is control, second one is conversational, third one is confident, fourth one is competent, fifth one is calm, sixth one is clear, and last one is, that is seventh one is concise. So firstly we will see the first C of the effective communication, and that is control. So in control what we can say, you should have the proper control over yourself, your body language, your pace, your tone, and over your audience if possible. देखिए जब भी आप कोई कम्युनिकेशन करते हो तो पहले खुद पर कॉन्फिडेंस होना चाहिए. सो यू शुड कंट्रोल योर सेल्फ, you should be able to control your body language, your pace, your tone. आप जो भी बात कर रहे हो वो साफ साफ कहते. That's why the first important rule, that is first important C of effective communication is control. Then the next one, that is second one is conversational. So what we can say in case of the conversational, try to converse to involve the other person. So here what we can say, that is do not lecture, do not whine, and do not get angry or over emotional, and you must have a conversation properly. So it doesn't matter what a person is doing in a meeting, like there is some customer who is negotiating, who is complaining. So it is your task, it is the sender's or speaker's task to keep control and keep it conversational. So the communication must be conversational. That's why it is the important rule of the 7 C's of effective communication. Then third one is confident. Obviously your confidence makes person to listen to you. Yes, अगर आप लोग कॉन्फिडेंटली बात करते हो तो ही सामने वाला सुनने वाला है. So your voice should be loud enough and it should be at a controlled space. So यहाँ पर कॉन्फिडेंट लेवल में आपकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज आएगी, आपका पेस आएगा, आपका टोन आएगा. सो योर बॉडी लैंग्वेज मस्ट बी स्ट्रॉन्ग and with a straight back, with a meaningful gestures, and most importantly great eye contact. So यहाँ पर कॉन्फिडेंट में हम लोगों को ज़्यादा देखना चाहिए आपकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज ठीक है, आपका कन्वर्सेशनल टोन है वो ठीक से है, whatever you are trying to speak, whatever you are trying to convince, that must be in a confident way. So this is the third C of the confident. Then next one is that is next rule of effective communication is competent. Yes, obviously. Why we are saying that the effective communication must follow the rule of the competent. So ये होता क्या, ये देखिए, you should carefully observe the listening part is responses and adjust your use of language, your use of non-verbal behavior and your approach to make the communication successful. देखिए, जब कभी आपको सामने से फीडबैक आएगा, सो यू शुड बी पेशेंट फॉर दैट. यू शुड एडजस्ट योर लैंग्वेज. अगर सामने वाला कुछ एंग्रीली रिस्पॉन्स दे रहा है, द पर्सन हु इज इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, दैट इज द रिसीवर हु इज इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू और एट द एनी अदर लोकेशन is not satisfied, then you must be able to handle this situation. That's why we are saying the next rule of the 7 C's, that is you must be competent. Then the next and very important rule of the effective communication is calm. Obviously, if you stay calm, you are more likely to both calm down other. अगर आप शांति से कुछ बात करोगे तो ही सामने वाला शांति से सुनेगा and the response and the feedback will be calmly given to you. So here what we can say, control your breathing space, volume in a relaxed way and use rhythmic gestures as required and whenever required. So there is no need to hurry, no need to have the situation where you get panic. So यहाँ पर calm rule जो है, that is 7 C's of effective communication में next जो है part, that is keep calm. Then next one is clear. Obviously, be clear with your messages. They don't people let guess your meanings. एंड स्टेट क्लियरली, जो बात करनी है आपको सीधे सीधे करनी चाहिए एंड इन अ प्रॉपर वे एंड विद अ प्रॉपर कमांड. सो ऐसा ना हो कि आप सामने वाले को बोलने एक जा रहे हो और उसका मीनिंग दूसरा निकले. सो वट एवर मैसेज यू आर ट्राइंग टू कन्वे, वट एवर द मैसेज यू आर ट्राइंग टू गिव, दैट मस्ट बी क्लियर. देन द लास्ट सी, that is last rule of effective communication is concise. Yes, obviously, be specific and do not waste valuable time. Say what you want to say and ask what you need from the person who is listening, that is your listener, your team, and then let them go. So when giving suggestions, advice or orders, give them with the appropriate details delivered in a short and concise way. That's why the next important principle, that is next important rule of effective communication is concise. So these are nothing but all the 7 C's of effective communication. So first one is the control, second one is the conversational, third one is the confident, fourth one is the competent, fifth one is the calm, sixth is clear, and last one is the concise. So till now we have seen what is meant by the effective communication and what are the 7 C's of effective communication and what are the principles of the effective communication. So the next point which we are going to discuss is barriers in communication. So ऐसे होता है, sometimes you are trying to say one thing but the people will perceive it in the another way. आप लोग बोलना कुछ एक चाहते हो और सामने वाला जो है उसका मीनिंग जो है वो अलग से लेता है. So यहाँ पर क्या होता है, जनरली मिसकम्युनिकेशन कैन लीड टू मेनी प्रॉब्लम्स. So there are several factors or barriers which are responsible for the way the people who view our messages. So ये barriers होते क्या हैं, हम लोग एक के बाद एक देखेंगे. पर देखिए, अगर कम्युनिकेशन के कुछ एडवांटेजेस हैं तो कुछ डिसएडवांटेजेस भी हैं. हर एक कम्युनिकेशन की अपनी एक खासियत है. सो हमें क्या करना है, by using these communication factors we have to find out its barriers also. So the first one is the factors which are including, first one is the lingual factors, then environmental factors, then past experiences, that is psychological factors, then cultural influence, then prejudice, then feelings and personal factors. So friends, we will see them one by one. The first one is the lingual factors. So language can be a barrier to effective communication. For example, a person who knows the Spanish trying to talk with the Englishman. So here he or she will be not able to communicate with the person who knows the English. So यहाँ पर क्या होता है, जनरल लिंगुअल फैक्टर जो है वो आ जाता है. अभी फॉर कंसिडरिंग द एग्जांपल ऑफ इंडिया, in India what is there are so many languages, there are so many sub languages which we are using. अगर एक बंदा महाराष्ट्र का है और वो कर्नाटका जाता है, उसको कन्नड़ नहीं आती है, बैंगलोर वाले को मराठी नहीं आती है, सो लिंगुअल फैक्टर होता है. सो ऐसे में यू शुड यूज सम कॉमन लैंग्वेज विच इज नोन बाय बोथ द पार्टीज. सो जनरली कम्युनिकेशन में क्या होता है, लिंगुअल फैक्टर जो है वो अफेक्ट करता है. देन द नेक्स्ट वन बैरियर इज एनवायरमेंटल फैक्टर. देखिए, एनवायरमेंटल फैक्टर मतलब क्या होता है, दिस इज नथिंग बट द फिजिकल डिस्ट्रैक्शंस. ऑब्वियसली फिजिकल डिस्ट्रैक्शंस यहाँ पर कौन कौन सी आती है, देखिए, इफ योर सराउंडिंग्स डू नॉट सपोर्ट द प्रॉपर कम्युनिकेशन then it can also act as a barrier to appropriate interaction. So you will not be able to understand what your friend is trying to say if you both are at a rock concert due to the noise coming from the surroundings. So यहाँ पर जनरली क्या होता है, environmental factor जो है वो consider किया जाता है, and based on these factors what is going to happen, what we can say, the environmental factor is the barrier in the communication. Then third one is third barrier in the communication is past experiences, and these past experiences are nothing but psychological. So अभी यहाँ पर देखिए, our experience sometimes inhibits us from understanding and communicating clearly. If you fall while riding a bicycle, then you might be afraid of riding a bicycle again in future due to your past experience. So even if someone is trying to tell you about the advantages of cycle rides, so you might not be able to understand his or her point of view. जैसे कि आपने बचपन में कोई साइकिल सीखता हो और गिर गया तो उसको फोबिया हो जाता है, पास्ट एक्सपीरियंस की, नहीं मैं साइकिल पे बैठूंगा तो गिर जाऊंगा, मैं साइकिल पे बैठूंगी तो गिर जाऊंगी. सो एट दैट टाइम और एट दैट situation what we can say, that situation will be obviously barrier in communication. जैसे कि अभी आप लोग देखते हैं वैक्सीन के बारे में बहुत सारे अंडरस्टैंडिंग से, कुछ कंसेप्शन से, कुछ मिथ कंसेप्शन से, सो ये सारे जो है क्या होते हैं, जनरली बैरियर हो जाते हैं इन कम्युनिकेशन. देन नेक्स्ट वन इज द cultural influence. Obviously, every language, every region, every religion is having its own culture, and the people's livings are influenced by the culture. अभी हमारे इंडिया में ही देखिए कितने सारे रिलीजन्स हैं, कितने सारे कल्चर्स हैं. सो हम सब क्या करते हैं, वो कल्चर्स को, वो रिलीजन्स को फॉलो करते हैं. So sometimes our cultural differences hinders us from communicating properly. So for example, अगर कहीं पर आप जा रहे हो और if you are greeting in India, how to greet? By saying namaste, and in Britain by having the handshake. So ये cultural influences जो है यहाँ पर जरूर बैरियर बन सकते हैं. Then next one is the prejudice. So having some preconceptions or misconceptions can very well ruin the chance of proper communication. Like thinking that the teachers are strict, and एक बार क्या होता है, अगर कोई एक पर्टिकुलर टीचर है, उसको हम लोग समझ लेते हैं कि वो टीचर स्ट्रिक्ट है, तो क्या होता है जनरल केस में, स्टूडेंट्स हमेशा समझने लगते कि हाँ वो टीचर स्ट्रिक्ट है, वो हमको कुछ ठीक से बात नहीं करती. तो उससे क्या होता है, एक मिसकंसेप्शन से जो टीचर स्टूडेंट का गैप जो है वो भर नहीं सकता है. दैट्स व्हाई द प्रेजुडिस इज वेरी डेंजर और वेरी much, what we can say, it is very much powerful barrier in the communication obviously, and it is very bad to prejudice something. ठीक है, मतलब आपने कुछ गलती कर दी, ऑब्वियसली टीचर जो है आपको डांटेंगे. सो यहाँ पर आपको क्या करना है, जस्ट डू नॉट प्रेजुडाइज. Then next one is the feelings. Obviously we all are very related to the how the feelings can be barrier in the communication. So sometimes our feelings are stopping us from effective communication. So if we are upset about something, so we try to avoid the conversation topics that remind us of the things that is making us angry, that makes us sad, and so on. And last one is the पर्सनल फैक्टर्स. सो यहाँ पर हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं, पर्सनल फैक्टर्स आर डिफरेंट फॉर इच. लाइक lack of confidence may be difficult for having the communication with other people, or what we can say, the personal factors, somebody is body language is there, that is somebody's place is there. So ये सारे पर्सनल फैक्टर्स जो होते हैं, इंडिविजुअल्स के पर्सनल फैक्टर्स हम लोग यहाँ पर कंसिडर कर सकते हैं, दैट कैन बी बैरियर्स इन द इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन. So in today's lecture, what we have seen till now, that is the effective communication, what is meant by the effective communication. Then the next point which we have seen, the principles of effective communication, that is clarity, attention, consistency, adequacy, timeliness, feedback, and economy. Then next point which we have seen, that is 7 C's of effective communication: control, conversational, confident, competent, calm, clear, and concise. And the next point which we have seen, that is barriers in communication. So first one is lingual factors, then environmental factors, past experiences, that is psychological, then cultural influence, prejudice, feelings, and personal factors. So at the end of the lecture, let me tell you about freedom to learn offer. Yes, it is exclusive for the class 9 students, and you can buy 2 years class 9 subscription. You can get free IIT, JEE, NEET Foundation, and NTSC subscription, and you can save 40% on subscription fine. So limited offer, time offer is there, and yes, obviously it is valid for first 500 CBSE learners, which is valid from 11th August to 31st August. So get a subscription now, and we will continue with today's quiz session. सो इट्स टाइम फॉर क्विज नाउ. सो ये रहा पहला क्वेश्चन आपकी स्क्रीन पर. द कम्युनिकेशन मीन्स being able to tell other people what you want to say. True or false? Your time starts now. Time up. The correct answer is true. Yes, communication means being able to tell other people what you want to say. So the next question is, which of the following communication means communicating orally? Your options are verbal form, non-verbal form, written form, and visual form. So your time starts now. So time up. The correct answer is A, verbal form. Yes, verbal form is you are actually communicating orally. The next question is, which of the following communication means communicating via maps or charts? Your options are verbal form, non-verbal form, written form, and visual form. So your time starts now. The correct answer is D, visual form. Yes, visual form में जो हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं, communication via maps और chart कर सकते हैं. So the time for next question. Which of the following communication means communicating using body language? Options are A, verbal form, non-verbal form, written form, and visual form. Your time starts now. correct answer. Which of the following communication means communicating using body language is non-verbal communication? The next question, that is question number 5. Which of the following communication means communicating using printed information? Options are verbal form, non-verbal form, written form and visual form. Your time starts now. Which of the following communication means communicating using printed information? The correct option is C, written form. So let's move towards the next question, question number 6. Oral communication is the dash form of communication. A, slower, second, speedy. Your time starts now. Correct answer is oral communication is the speedy form of communication. The next question, that is question number 7, is on your screen. Which of the following has emotional barrier? Options are A, verbal form, non-verbal form, written form and visual form. Your time starts now. The correct answer is A, verbal form is having the emotional barrier. Then we will move towards the next question, that is question number 8. Which of the following can be reused or duplicated? Answers are A, verbal form, B, non-verbal form, C, written form and D, visual form. Your time starts now. So the correct answer is C, written form. It can be reused or duplicated. We will move towards the next question, that is question number 9. Newsletter comes under what form of communication? Your options are A, verbal form, B, non-verbal form, C, written form, and D, visual form. Your time starts now. So the correct answer is newsletter comes under what form of communication? That is written form. Then we will move towards the next question, that is question number 10. Newsletter comes under what form of graphs? Your options are A, verbal form, B, non-verbal form, D, written form, and C written form, and D, visual form. Your time starts now. So the correct answer is visual form. Yes, newsletter comes under visual form of graph. The question number 11 is on your screen. Which of the following feedback provides meaningful information? Your options are A, descriptive feedback, and B, non-descriptive. Your time starts now. Time of correct answer is A, descriptive feedback, which provides the meaningful information. Then we will move towards the next question. Question number 12. Which of the following feedback talks about a point particularly? Options are A, specific feedback, B, non-specific feedback. Your time starts now. So the correct answer is specific feedback, which talks about a point particularly. The question number 13 is, which of the following feedback doesn't provide detailed description? Options are A, descriptive feedback, and B, non-descriptive feedback. Your time starts now. So the correct answer is non-descriptive feedback doesn't provide detailed description. We will move towards the next question, question number 14. Which of the following feedback gives general overview? Options are A, specific feedback, B, non-specific feedback. Your time starts now. Oops, time up. The correct answer is B, non-specific feedback, which gives general overview. Question number 15. Which of the following sentences mean command? Options are A, declarative sentence, B, interrogative sentence, C, imperative sentence, and D, exclamatory sentence. Your time starts now. The correct answer is C, imperative sentence means command. The next question, that is question number 16, is which of the following sentences means exclamation? Options are A, declarative sentence, B, interrogative sentence, C, imperative sentence, and D, exclamative sentence. Your time starts now. Correct answer is D, exclamatory sentence, which means exclamation. We will move towards the next question, question number 17. Which of the following sentences means question? Options are A, declarative sentence, B, interrogative sentence, C, imperative sentence, and D, exclamatory sentence. Your time starts now. So the correct answer is B, interrogative sentence means question. The question number 18 is on your screen. Which of the following sentences mean statements? Options are A, declarative sentence, B, interrogative sentence, C, imperative sentence, and D, exclamatory sentence. Your time starts now. The correct answer is A, declarative sentences mean statement. The next question, question number 19 is, which of the following is a word that introduces noun? Your options are A, noun, B, pronoun, C, article, and D, adverb. Your time starts now. The correct answer is C, article is a word which introduces a noun. The last question is, which of the following means a word that stands in for a noun? Your options are A, noun, B, pronoun, C, article, and D, adverb. Your time starts now. So the correct answer is B. Pronoun means a word that stands in for a noun. So that's all for today's session. We will meet in the next session. Till then, bye. So the next feature for the plus and iconic subscribers. Yes, we are having the exclusive feature for plus and iconic subscriber, that is raise a hand. So you can now speak to your favorite educator in live class. Yes, obviously you can ask your doubts also. So now you can clear your doubts instantly with an option to have one-to-one discussion with your favorite educator in a live class. So you can participate in quizzes, vivas, and doubt solving sessions to take your exam preparation to the next level, obviously. And you can have the personalized and highly interactive live class experiences. So you can use my code, that is TD Live, for flat 10% off. So Unacademy, let's crack it. So the Unacademy offer for Plus and Iconic subscription. That is offer is going to end on 16th of August 2021. That is on Monday. So we are having the exciting mega offers for CBC classes 6 to class 12. So offers are likewise if we are having the Unacademy Plus and Iconic subscription for 12, 15 and 18 months, then you are going to have the free CBC subscription for totally 2 months. The same case if you are having the subscription for 24, 36 and 48 months, then you are going to get the free subscription for the 4 months. And if you are having the plus and iconic subscription for 60, 72 and 84 months, then you are going to have totally free CBC subscription for 6 months. So same case for the free Creative Corner subscription. That is, if you are having 12, 15 and 18 month subscription, you will get totally 2 months free. If you are having 24, 36 and 48 month subscription, then you are going to have the free Creative Corner subscription for 4 months. And if you are having the subscription for 60, 72 and 44 months for Unacademy Plus an Iconic subscription, then you will get the free Creative Corner subscription for totally 6 months. Yes, obviously you can have the flat 10% discount on purchasing plus subscription for all durations. So उसके लिए आप लोग मेरा कोड यूज कर सकते हैं, that is TDLab, and this offer is valid for the first 500 subscriptions. So जल्द से जल्द आपका subscription ले लीजिए. Let me tell you about the mega launch every Monday. Yes, and new batches for doubt clearing and NCERT exercises. जी हाँ बिल्कुल, क्लास 9 एंड क्लास 10 के लिए हमारे पास मेगा लॉन्च एवरी मंडेज है. सो देखिए यहाँ पर आपको क्या करना है, जस्ट अनअकैडमी का प्लस एंड आइकॉनिक सब्सक्रिप्शन लेना है बेस्ड ऑन योर चॉइस. सो द टर्म 1 विक्ट्री बैचेस, दैट इज फॉर मैथ, साइंस, इंग्लिश, संस्कृत एंड SST, दैट इज सोशल साइंस. सो ये जो स्टार्ट होने वाला, द डेट इज 16th of the August 2020. And the same case for the class 10, that is term 1 victory by for maths, science, English, Hindi and SST, that is social science. So this is going to start on the 16th of the August 2020. So the same case for the CBC classes 9 and class 10. The mega launch Mondays are going to start soon, that is note down कर लीजिए date, and you can use my code, that is TD Live, for flat 10% off discount. So you are having new batches, doubt solving batches and NCERT exercises also. So student, जल्द से जल्द हमारा channel subscribe कीजिए, and you can have the Unacademy Plus as well as Iconic subscriptions. So friends, let me tell you about the basic plan about the Plus subscription and also the advanced plan of the basic, that is Iconic जो है ये Plus का जो है advanced version रहेगा. देखिए Plus में जो you are going to have the basic plan to get started, and yes, obviously at Iconic you can take your CBC preparation to the next level with personal mentor. देखिए Plus के features क्या क्या है, you are having the India's best educators as well as the interactive live classes, then live tests and quizzes, then structured courses and PDFs also. एंड इन आइकॉनिक में क्या रहेगा, प्लस के जो फीचर्स है वो सारे के सारे रहेंगे, और उसके साथ आइकॉनिक में आपको एडिशनल फीचर्स भी मिलेंगे। देखिए यहाँ पर भी इंडियाज बेस्ट एजुकेशनर्स रहेंगे, देन इंटरैक्टिव लाइव क्लासेस, देन लाइव टेस्ट्स एंड क्विजेस, देन यू आर हैविंग द स्ट्रक्चर्ड कोर्सेज एंड पीडीएफ्स आल्सो। सो यहाँ पर एडिशनल क्या है आइकॉनिक में, देखिए द पर्सनल मेंटर इज देयर टू सॉल्व योर डाउट्स, you are having the live doubt solutions, live interaction with your mentors also, and yes obviously parent connect भी यहाँ पर रहेगा, that is teacher parent connection रहेगा यहाँ पर। एंड आपको आइकॉनिक का स्पेशल स्टडी पैनल जो है वो भी मिलेगा। सो यू कैन यूज माई कोड दैट इज स्टडी लाइव फॉर फ्लैट 10% of discount for both, that is on the plus and iconic solutions. You can select the plus or iconic based on your choices. So उसके प्लान्स कैसे हैं देखिए, अगर आप लोग सीबीएसई का क्लास 9, 10th, 11th, 12th का लोगे तो ज़्यादा बेनिफिट रहेगा। अगर आप क्लास 10 का लोगे तो 10th, 11th, 12th आपको साथ में मिल जाएगा सब्सक्रिप्शन का। तो यहाँ पर देखिए पहले हम लोग प्लस का देख लेते हैं। इफ़ यू आर हैविंग द 3 month सब्सक्रिप्शन देन यू हैव टू पे 7,500 for the 3 months, that is 2,500 for per month. Now if you are having the 6 month subscription then you are have to pay 10,000 for the 6 months, that is flat 33% off. Then if you are having the 12 month subscription then you are going to pay 15,000, that is 1,250 per month. If you are going for the 15 month subscription then you will have to pay 18,000. If you are going for the 18 months then you will have to pay 20,000, that is 1,111 per month. Now if you are going for the 24 month subscription then you will have to pay 25,000 for the 24 months, that is 1,042 per month. If you are going for 36 months then you will have to pay 32,000 for whole 36 months and 889 per month. If you are going for the 48 month subscription उसमें आपको क्या लगेगा 40,000, 40,000 जो है पूरा का पूरा पैकेज रहेगा एंड 830 will be for पर मंथ। देखिए आज जितना आप लोग ज़्यादा पैकेज लोगे उतना ही आपका बेनिफिट और डिस्काउंट जो है वो बढ़ता जाएगा। सो बेसिक क्लास का 9, 10th, 11th, 12th का आइकॉनिक सब्सक्रिप्शन देखिए द सेम केस फॉर 3 months, 6 months, 12, 15, 18, 24, 36 एंड 40 months। देखिए यहाँ पर 3 months का सब्सक्रिप्शन जो है वो 12,000 को रहेगा विथ 4,000 पर मंथ। देन नेक्स्ट वन इज 6 months 17,000 रहेगा विथ 2,833 पर मंथ। देन 12 months का रहेगा 28,000, देन 15 months का रहेगा 32,000, 18 months का रहेगा 35,000, 24 months का रहेगा 48,000, 36 months का रहेगा 66,000 एंड 48 months का रहेगा 83,000, that is 1,729 पर मंथ। सो वैसे अभी आप लोग क्या कर सकते हो, क्लास 10th, 11th और 12th का सब्सक्रिप्शन प्लस के लिए देख लीजिए। 3 months का सब्सक्रिप्शन आपके लिए रहेगा 7,500 रुपीज़ के लिए, 6 month का रहेगा 10,000 के लिए, 12 months का रहेगा 15,000 के लिए, 15 months का जो है आपके लिए रहेगा 18,000 के लिए, देन 18 months का आपके लिए रहेगा 20,000 के लिए एंड 24 months का रहेगा 25,000 के लिए, लास्टली 36 month का जो है वो 32,000 के लिए रहेगा। And the same case for the iconic, that is for class 10th, 11th and 12th subscription, that is 3 months का रहेगा आपके लिए 12,000, then 6 months का 17,000, 12 months का 28,000, 15 months का 32,000, that is 2,133 per month, 18 months का रहेगा 35,000 के लिए एंड 24 months का रहेगा 48,000 के लिए। ऑब्वियसली वैसे ही क्या रहेगा 36 months का जो सब्सक्रिप्शन है लास्टली वो रहेगा 66,000 के, that is 1,833 per month with 54% discount. And yes, obviously you can use my code, that is TD Live for flat 10% off discount. So student जल्द से जल्द आपका जो सब्सक्रिप्शन that is based on your choice, that is plus और iconic, प्लीज सब्सक्राइब करके लीजिए। So the India's largest scholarship test, that is Unacademy Comeback. You can win scholarship worth rupees 1 crore. जी हाँ, it is on the every Sunday. So link is given in the description box. So you can use my code, that is TD Live for flat 10% off discount. So let me tell you about the Unacademy Combat Scholarship Case. ये क्या है? That is it is for your formula for success in classes CBSE 9, 10, 10th. So देखिए scholarship case रहेगी, you can have win scholarship worth ₹1 crore and you are having 30 questions for time of 45 minutes. The 30 questions रहेंगे and you are going to have 45 minutes. So यहाँ पर टेस्ट जो है you can use the languages both, that is you can use Hindi as well as English and you can have your free live test on Android. आपके पास एंड्रॉयड मोबाइल है, आप लोग उस पर भी टेस्ट दे सकते हो, या फिर आपके पास लैपटॉप है आप उस पर भी टेस्ट दे सकते हो. इफ यू आर हैविंग द एप्पल यू कैन हैव द लाइव टेस्ट ऑन एप्पल मोबाइल आल्सो. So enroll now. Our next upcoming Compact, Unacademy Compact is on the 15th of August 2021 and the time will be at 11. So students जल्द से जल्द enroll कर लीजिए and Unacademy Compact की एग्जाम दे लीजिए. इसमें क्या फ़ायदा होगा, आपकी पढ़ाई भी हो जाएगी, you will have some of the entertainment, yes, and there are chances to win the scholarship also. So let's get started. So you can have the flat 10% off on Unacademy Plus and Iconic subscription. You can use my code, that is TD Live for both Plus and Iconic subscription with flat 10%. And you can download the Unacademy app now. Get it on the Google Play Store and you can download it on the Apple Play Store also. Try its all of the features for free using my code, that is TD Live. So students, that's all for today. We'll meet in the next session. Unacademy, let's crack it.